the government announced the expanded budget on Friday. Tengku Datuk Seri Zafrul Abdul Aziz, Minister of Finance, is expected to present the budget in line with the concept of the Malaysian family, which will focus on the country's recovery after the COVID-19 pandemic. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob said the 2022 budget was for the people and will have a high impact on all walks of life and businesses. The 2022 budget has a total allocation of 332.1 billion ringgit Malaysia, the largest ever for the country. This exceeds the past budget allocation of 332.54 billion ringgit Malaysia. Tengku Zafrul said this involves 283.5 billion ringgit Malaysia in administrative expenditure, 75.6 billion ringgit Malaysia in development, 23 billion ringgit Malaysia for the COVID-19 fund, and 2 billion ringgit Malaysia for unforeseen expenditure.
Hi Zairul. Do you know that recently there were evident issues regarding service servants in our country?
Hi Shamimi, I do hear about their financial issue as well. It was a kind of sensitive issue, but in my opinion, this kind of issue need to be addressed and discussed for the sake of the service servant future.
It's true. Little I did know that some of the service servants in Malaysia are struggling with a very serious debt issue, lack of a house owning, and even long-term saving after retiring. If I'm not mistaken, in February 2018, the total outstanding debt of service servants reached 236 billion ringgit.
It showed that bad financial management. Moreover, now that we are facing COVID-19, we need to be smarter in managing future so that it does not bring harmful or difficult for the future.
That's right. I feel grateful that the government allocate expenditure in terms of management and development for service servants every year. In the 2022 budget for operating expense, it dropped sharply from 1 million ringgit compared to 466,000 only. This is because previously the government put scholarship and education loans under operating expense. Now it is placed under development expenditure.
Oh, I see. No wonder the public survey development expenditure in previous years were only 10 million to 30 million ringgit Malaysia. Supposedly, the 2022 budget for the development expenditure will be higher than previous year, which will be 983 billion, which is almost 1 billion ringgit Malaysia. This is due to the PhD scholarship and education loan program with an amount 939 ringgit Malaysian million.
Fortunately, Zairul, our government has now national strategy for financial literacy from 2019 to 2023. In 2019, to set the priorities and action plan to expose our citizens to financial pieces of knowledge.
However, after our Minister of Financial announced budget 2022, people were arguing the justification of giving 700 ringgit of incentive to the civil servant.
I do not think it was unreasonable, as it was the appreciation for them during this pandemic. They have sacrificed their time and energy, especially those who work as frontliners. By the way, do you know that government also intend to improve some facilities for service servants?
Sure, I also heard about it, such as reducing the profit rate of computer and smartphone financing for civil servants, allocating 365 million ringgit among other for the maintenance of quarter and common use building under the supervision of the Property Management Division, continue the Personal Accident Protection Initiative up to 100,000 ringgit for the benefit of 40,000 new LPPSA borrowers, providing incentive payment of 200 ringgit Malaysia to Community Development Assistant Grade S19 and Welfare Care Assistant Grade under 11 and under 14, working in 24 institutions and more.
Yeah, and civil servants deserve to get more allocation, especially during COVID-19.
I agree with you. The citizens, especially civil servants, also give their positive feedback upon the announcement of budget 2022. That means they are accepting and appreciating our government initiative to help out them from the most talked about issue, which is the financial issue that they are faced since PKP 1.0 in March 2021.
I do hope that people become more alert and try to seek knowledge to settle up and reduce their financial problem. This will help them to live a happy and not stressful life, especially for those who have a big family.
In short, given the largest size of the budget in the history of the country, good governance and monitoring will be essential to ensure the desired results are achieved and leakage are stopped. MEA, the Malaysian Institute of Accountants, has always supported budget governance to ensure prudent spending without waste and achieve the desired results, as well as positive feedback from the public indicates that the government's effort to engage inclusively and get feedback on budget proposals from different quarters.